Have you ever noticed how some health advice just sounds, right? Like, of course you need exactly 8 glasses of water. Of course sugar makes kids bounce off the walls. It's common sense, right? Well, as it turns out, common sense and medical science don't always hang out at the same parties. Hi everyone. I'm so glad you're here. Today, we're going to peel back the curtain on a few health facts that have been floating around for decades, but are actually just really successful rumors. Let's see if we can save you a little bit of unnecessary stress. Let's start with the one that has us all carrying giant gallon jugs around like it's a full-time job, the 8 glasses of water a day rule. Now, don't get me wrong, hydration is vital. Your body is basically a high-end organic machine that runs on water. But that specific 8 glasses number? There's actually no real scientific evidence behind it. The myth likely started from a 1945 recommendation that said humans need about 2.5 liters of water daily. But people missed the very next sentence, which explained that most of that water is already inside the food we eat. Think about it. Juicy fruits, vegetables, even your morning coffee or tea, they all count toward your hydration. So, if you aren't hitting that 8th glass, don't panic. Your body is actually incredibly smart. It has this built-in high-tech alarm system called thirst. If you're thirsty, drink. If your skin feels good and your energy is up, you're probably doing just fine. Next up is an old classic. Starve a fever, feed a cold. It sounds like something a Victorian governess would say, but medically speaking, it's pretty bad advice. When your body is running a fever, your internal temperature rises because your immune system is literally turning up the heat to cook off a virus or bacteria. That process takes a massive amount of energy. Your metabolism actually kicks into high gear. If you starve that fever, you're basically sending your soldiers into battle without any rations. The truth is, whether you have a cold or a fever, your body needs fuel and, more importantly, fluids. If you're sick and you feel like eating, go for it. Your body needs those calories to repair itself. If you don't feel like eating, don't force a 5-course meal, but please, keep the liquids coming. And finally, one for the parents, or anyone who's ever been to a kid's birthday party, the sugar high. We've all seen it. A kid eats a slice of cake and 5 minutes later, they're vibrating. We point and say, yep, there's the sugar rush. But here is the kicker. Multiple double-blind studies have shown that sugar does not actually cause hyperactivity in children. Wait, I know what you're thinking, I've seen it with my own eyes. But scientists found something fascinating. In studies where parents thought their child had been given sugar, even when they hadn't, the parents were much more likely to report hyperactive behavior. It's a mix of the placebo effect and the fact that kids usually eat sugar at exciting events, like parties or holidays, where they'd be hyper anyway. It's funny how these stories stay with us, isn't it? But the more we know, the less we have to worry about perfect health rules that don't actually exist. Health is personal. It's about how you feel, how you move, and how you listen to your own body's signals. So, the next time someone tells you a must-follow health rule, feel free to take it with a grain of salt, though maybe not too much salt, because, well, that's a topic for another video. Thank you so much for spending a few minutes with me today. If you learned something new, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear which myth you believe the longest. Until next time, stay healthy, stay curious, and take it easy on yourself. Bye for now.